Alright, what's going on? YouTube and Twitch. I hope everyone is doing well tonight, as always. We'll pick up where we left off with our last stream, which was an amazing one, by the way. That one was a ton of fun. Very thankful to everyone that came out and was a part of everything.
Nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just
Fine. Then I'll invite him out.
All kinds of stuff.
He lives right there.
All kinds of updates and changes.
no child.
We hit affiliate, which was super awesome. I'm very grateful. We had a couple raiders last time, which was super fun. Yeah, Keanu Breeze and Hunk streams. Thank you guys again for that raid last time. That was super awesome. But yeah, we're just gonna pick up where we left off on Skyrim, which was, so to kind of recap, we had finished the Thieves Guild. We had done a little bit of the Companions quest. Everything was like right over here in the southwestern corner, so we were able to knock 3 quests out, which was really nice. And now we are going to be doing the Dark Brotherhood quest. So yeah, that's where we're at. Oh yeah, we don't have any food. Let's go buy some food real quick. Oh, first of all, we always got to hear from Dagoth at the beginning of our stream.
Hello, Nerevar. I still haven't forgiven you for that whole Akula Khan and the heart thing back at Red Mountain, Nerevar, and I don't know if I ever will. But I can thank you for waking me up. I would never have found my way onto the internet if you hadn't. You mortals make some tasteful NSFW art. What's up with those furries, though? Is that all?
But yeah, we hit affiliate, and there's so many things to do now. It's crazy. I'm really looking forward to everything that came along with all the new stuff we unlocked with affiliate. I'm speaking to an artist now, because previously I kind of designed all my own stuff, and it was fun, and I like the work that I've done, but I would definitely like to hire someone, especially someone who's like specialized and a little bit more talented than I am. Yeah, there's so much to do. But yeah, working with an artist now so we can get some more. I want to get some emotes. Yeah, just a bunch of overlay stuff, which I'm super excited for. We'll break in here real quick so we can do the Dark Brotherhood quest.
Mother, send your child unto me.
Yeah, I was thinking eventually I'll have to get an editor too for like YouTube videos. I think that'd be cool
Please,
once the time arises.
I keep praying that
But I've been having a ton of fun with this stuff so far. It's been really amazing.
Grow, you old crone. You've come at last. I knew you would.
All right, so it begins.
It worked. I knew you'd come. I just knew it. I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things. And then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood.
Yes, of course, the Black Sacrament.
It took so long, so very long. But now that you're here, you can accept my contract.
Contract?
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind.
All right.
Sorry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting
Trying to think of all the
I really miss my friends there.
all the stuff that we got going on for this stream. We're still doing the men's mental health, of course, super important to me, always. But this month especially, since this is the whole month for it.
It's on a hold. In Riften?
I was able to figure out a donation box. So, hey, what's up, Frisk Lightning? How you doing? Did you work today? You sling mulch?
Sneak 100.
Alright, so we gotta go to Riften now. Since we just started the Dark Brotherhood questline, we gotta go kill Grillod the Kind. Nah. Oh, you're off today. Awesome. What'd you get up to today? Any cool plans? Just playing games. Right on. What games are you playing?
Carriages to... Where do you want to go?
What the... Oh, I see. I don't know. Interesting.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Okay, so they're categories. Got
Good
it.
day.
Tainted Grail. It's like Skyrim. I think I heard about that, actually. I think people are calling that like Skyrim 2,
Wonder the Nords
basically.
decided to settle down here in Skyrim. The snow reminded them of their favorite drink. Come. Come, Nerevar. What? You thought I was going to say milk?
Thanks, Dagoth.
Need a ride?
Kiwi Paste, what's up? That sounds cool. Never heard of it. Yeah, I've been seeing some videos of it lately. It looks really
Where
good.
do you want to go?
I'm definitely interested in it.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Good morning. Where do you want to go?
Sorry, Chad. I downloaded a mod that extends the carriage system, so we don't have to walk as much. I just don't know what all these
Going straight through, or
sections
did you
of the
want to
map
stop?
are.
Climb and back, and we'll be
But
off.
Riften is in the Rift. That's easy to remember.
You'll want to watch yourself in Riften. A lot of ways to get yourself in trouble.
By the way, since we just hit affiliate, I already got 2 subscribers, which I'm very grateful for. And I wanted to give a shout out to Kiwi Paste and ebigo57 and Sal Gaming 92. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Been tending your hounds?
All right, gotta go kill Grella.
Like a wet dog.
Yeah, Tainted Girl. I'll look more into it. I might stream it. Only bad part about you making an affiliate is now people get ads. Missed the last few minutes, but it should be good for you. Yeah, I'll have to navigate
If you're looking for
ads.
a handout,
Like I said, I just accepted the affiliate program today, which again, I'm very grateful for everyone's support. And I'm still learning a lot of things about how like ads work. I tried to set it so that there were no pre-rolls, which means people won't get hit with ads the moment they tune into the stream, or they shouldn't, unless they coincidentally come into the stream during a mid-roll, which is an ad during the middle of the stream. So I'll have to play with some options. I tried to do the minimum amount of ad time, but enough ad time so viewers won't get hit with pre-rolls, like I was saying. But yeah, trying to figure out a healthy band. Damn. Wow. Sal Gaming 92, thank you for the $25 donation. That's really awesome, man. Thank you.
Those who
That's crazy, actually. That's like my first donation on stream. And it's a really big deal. I really appreciate it. Men's mental health is very important to me. I've struggled with it in the past, and I've had friends and family who've also struggled with it. So, you know, this being the month for it, I wanted to make a big deal about it. And yeah, I'm going for a goal of 250 for the month since I'm kind of a newer streamer and I'm just starting off, but I'll match up to 250. Of course, brother, it's an amazing cause. Yeah. Now, I was going to do Heads Up Gaming, but they weren't linked with Twitch. And so I figured Movember was a good, basically the same thing. Movember is just a little bit more extended. It also deals with different cancers that commonly afflict men, but both are about mental health as well. So, but yeah, again, thank you very much. It really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, it's for a good cause. So very awesome. How do you donate? I just set it up today, and like I said, I'm still kind of learning about how all this affiliate stuff works, but I think it's like in the bottom right corner, there should be like a section you could click or tap on your phone, and it should open like a sidebar for donating.
I got double the beatings that day.
But yeah, that's amazing. I just started the campaign today, so $25 is already super amazing. I really appreciate it.
What do you want? You have no business being in here.
And that also reminds me, since I'm doing like the follow challenge, we're up to 10 levels on the stair climber. I did a bench press one for the last stream, and I had to do 25 reps of 225 on bench, which I recorded. I just need to edit it and post it, but I'll get that out as soon as possible. But yeah, really exciting, guys. Awesome. Oh, man, this is so cool. All right.
The what? Why, how dare you? I will not be intimidated in my own orphanage. Get out! Get out this instant!
Bottom right corner on desktop, or go to his page on mobile. There should be a button. Yeah, thanks, Sal Gaming.
Too bad the orphanage ain't letting us kids get
I appreciate your help.
I'd be the best son ever.
You're trying to frighten me. Do your worst.
Because yeah, the donation campaign should be like integrated with my profile, so it should be somewhere visible within the the viewer page or on my profile, just depending whether you're on desktop or mobile. But yeah, we're playing some Legendary Survival modded Skyrim. We got Dagoth, which is a fantastic follower mod. Vilkas is just with us because we're on this portion of the Companion's quest, but
Hello.
Dagoth just says a lot of ridiculous Reddit stuff, basically.
Pro Dagoth tip. Rather than dealing with serious emotional trauma, bottle it all up
Great,
inside.
great timing.
When someone asks what's wrong, make dark jokes about all your issues and take none of them seriously. You'll either achieve Kim or zero sum. Okay, bye.
Yeah, fantastic timing, just immediately after talking about men's mental health. Dagoth is always the king of timing.
You're trying to frighten me. Do your worst.
Well, I mean, we're kind of hidden right now. I mean, we're standing in plain sight, but I think we could just kind of...
You're trying to...
Yeah, simple as that.
Someone has killed Grillet.
Alright, we'll continue the Dark Brotherhood quest line. Because we got, last stream, we got Mayrune's Razor, and now, I believe we get another unique dagger at the end of the Dark Brotherhood quest line, if I'm not mistaken. Right on, thank you. Yeah. But yeah, it's been very exciting because I just started streaming about a month ago, so I'm still fairly new to this. But already this has been like such an amazing experience.
Where do you want to go?
I've loved it, and I'm super thankful for everyone in chat hanging out. It's been an absolute blast. I think we gotta go Windhelm? Yeah.
See ya. Where do you want to go?
What is that? I think Kjellmarch, probably?
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
No, not y'all.
And need something? Where do you want to go?
Where is Windhelm? Haffingar?
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along
No,
the way?
okay. I'll learn these eventually, so I don't have to
Where do you want to
keep
go?
cycling through these. Hail the Reach. Eats March.
Going straight through, or did you want to
Nice.
stop? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Very cool.
You'll find Windhelm is full of dark elves. The kind from more.
But yeah, how's everyone's day going?
Not that I have anything against them.
Mine's going great.
Keep to themselves.
I'm off today and tomorrow, so luckily I get to work more on the stream. Yeah, hitting affiliate, we just got so much to do. It's really cool how many customization options open up to you once you hit affiliate. And I'm someone who, like, I love seeing big lists of to-do things and checking them off.
Well, Grohod the Kind. Is she, you know?
World the Kind is dead.
I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
Then I think what we got to do now, we got to sleep,
I'll go back to the orphanage in a while.
and then we'll get teleported to that random shack.
Excuse me works just as well, you know.
Huh?
So we'll go do that real quick. We need to sleep anyway, since we're getting a little tired.
Welcome.
Let
This
me
is
know
an
if you
ode
want
to
anything.
Skyrim's truest
I think
sons
I've
and
got a clean
daughters.
mug around here. Got some fresh. Sure thing. It's yours for a. I'll show you to your room.
To the
Right
days
this way.
come and gone.
Enjoy your
for the
stay.
age
And don't
of
break. Nothing.
is now nearly done.
Well, we can go do the Companion's quest line. Over, yeah. And then we got to do Dagoth's quest too to get all the foreskins for his mystical foreskin potion. Okay, we gotta go to Driftshade Refuge. That way we could get Vilcus out of our party. Dagoth is plenty companion for me. Alright, man, have a good stream and congrats on getting affiliate and best of luck. Yeah, thank you, Sal. I appreciate you hanging out. You're always welcome to come around whenever you feel like. But yeah, I'll catch you next time. And again, thank you for the donation. Very awesome of you. Yeah, any so any money I make beyond the donations to the campaigns, like subs, donations, bits, I'll be funneling that towards
Where do you want to go?
the charity as well, and that won't count as my 250 matched, that'll just add up to what everyone else puts in. So since I've already got 2 subs, that $5 will go to the donation pool as well, and then I'll match on top of that. So, but yeah, I'm hoping we get to 250 by the end of the month. That'll be super cool. I need to go to Dawnstar.
Good day. Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Yes? Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to...
I like this carriage mod.
Just sit back.
I'm just not used to referencing Skyrim by the provinces. But yeah, I'll run the charity all the way through until the end of June. And then I'll probably do something again in November, because I know that's another prominent one. You know, November. But yeah, maybe I'll do some sort of like theme for every month or something like that, and just like keep it on a cycle repeating. Kind of keep things fresh and exciting. By the way, if you guys have any ideas for emotes or anything like that, you'll have to let me know. I'm not like, I've been kind of out of the internet community for a little while, so I was like really big into it in college up until 2020 when I graduated, and then I kind of fell out of it for a little bit. So I'm not super up to date with like, you know, what's popping for like emotes and everything like that. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas, you'll have to let me know. Otherwise, I'll just kind of do some basic stuff off the top of my head. So we're playing on Legendary, so these ice wraiths will absolutely kill us in one hit, so we gotta be careful. Yeah, we got pretty lucky. Ice wraiths are probably my least favorite thing to fight in the game. They deal crazy amounts of damage, and they're so hard to hit and see sometimes. Thank you. Luckily, though, we got Vilkas kind of tanking for us. But today was awesome. My girlfriend and I took our dog on a hike. And then I went to the gym. Well, I had some family come over. My sister and my grandma came over. Visited for a little bit, and then I went to the gym. And then I worked on the stream a little bit, and I started streaming. Honestly, though, that's like I would love to have that routine eventually. Like, I wake up, I go to the gym, and then I just work on stream stuff and stream. I think something else I'll work on. So I've been working on some t-shirts for the stream. I thought would be kind of cool to do like a small merch collection. But then I started to think about it, and I thought it'd be cool to kind of tie them into the the charity campaign as well. So what I was thinking is that whatever I make from that, like I'll do a small run, and then whatever I make from that, I'll just recoup the costs, and then everything that I make is profit. I'll also tie in as like an additional donation on top of everything else. I thought that'd be a cool idea. Then my girlfriend, she showed me this new, it's basically like Animal Crossing, but like a fantasy RPG called Fantasy Life. That looks really fun. I might get that and play that too. Because her and I have talked a little bit about doing some like co-streaming together, and that'd be a good one for us to do that with. We were playing through It Takes Two, and I think we're almost done with it, finally. And then we were going to talk about getting Split Fiction afterwards as well, so we might have some boyfriend-girlfriend streams later on. Because she'd also expressed some interest in doing like a podcast together. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Like, I mean, you know, there's so much to do. Kiwi Paste, thank you for the $25 donation. Day one, we're already up to 50. Oh, damn it. I had the perfect kill for so long and I got distracted. But yeah, $50. That's amazing. What are we, what is that, 20%? 50, 100. Yeah, we're already 20% to our goal. Day one. It's really amazing, guys. Thank you very much. This is going incredibly faster than I was expecting. I mean, we still have the entire rest of the month. But the cool thing is I could always increase the gold too. I thought 250 was a fair soft cap from the beginning, but I mean, $50 day one is absolutely amazing. I really appreciate it, you guys. Super cool. But yeah. So there's two things we could do here. So we're killing all the silver hand for the companions, and we could just go beast form. But a part of me kind of wants to see how far we can get, because our sneak is 100, and we have pretty much everything in the perk tree. Now we have pretty much, we literally have everything in the perk tree. So part of me just base legendary. Making a skill legendary will set it to 15 and return its perks. Are you sure? I don't know what that does. I'll have to read about that. I'm guessing that's some sort of like prestige system for the skill tree, which is cool. But I'll have to read more about that.
Is someone there? Over here.
But yeah, our sneak's 100, so we can basically just roll past these guys. That guy had a lot of gold on him. That's crazy.
Wait. I just drained the op's entire life force, and I could only fill one lesser soul gem. Y'all pussies lame as fuck.
You tell him, Dagoth.
Ah, yes, meet the directionally challenged motherfucker, the Nerevarine.
Is someone there?
Go, get the force.
I may have to think of I didn't even think about setting like stretch goals and like what's the word I'm looking for? Like say like, you know, 250 was our minimum. Maybe I could if we hit 250, maybe I'll make additional tiers at like 500 and 750. And at that point, maybe I don't know. I'll have to think of something like fun and exciting to do once we hit those tiers for the stream. If you guys have any ideas, you'll have to let me know, but some sort of on-stream incentive for you guys being so awesome. Something that I could do that could be entertaining. But yeah, it means a lot to me. It's a very funny thing, like masculinity in today's society, because in terms of like modern society, it's adapted and evolved so much so quickly in the last 20 years. Because when I was a kid, everything felt relatively the same. And then all of a sudden, like, probably like once I about became a teenager, we started to become like a lot more critical. And I think it's great, you know? Anything that makes any group of people feel more welcome in today's society is fantastic. But me as a man, you know, I've always thought about how there are a lot of social groups out there that are championing great causes and making lots of progress, which is fantastic. I just think about how I feel like the traditional side of masculinity in men has like almost kind of relatively stayed the same, for better or for worse. And I guess like one of the major pitfalls that I see with that is just how it's a very like jarring statistic how much like mental health affects young men, or you know, any man, but like particularly young men, and how young men are so uncomfortable with presenting that information to trusted family or friends or doctors, especially when it becomes like almost like a medical necessity to be taken care of. And that was a problem that I faced as well. But, you know, I think it's very important to, you know, kind of restructure what masculinity is. And I don't have like any direct answers for that immediately, but I think it's a very important thing. And I think it's very important for men to understand that it's okay to not feel okay, and that's part of life, and to be open to discuss these things for good purposes, you know? So yeah, very, very important topic for me. So I'm very grateful for how much progress we've already made. It's absolutely amazing. But yeah, in other news, for the stream, I've been contacting an artist and working with her, and hopefully we can come up with some new emotes and other, you know, graphics and overlays for the stream. There's just so many things you can do once you hit affiliate. Like you can make a trailer for your channel now, which is like super cool to me. I never really knew that. Like I've seen some channels that had it, but I didn't know how you got it. So that'll be fun to figure that out. But yeah, I'm working with an artist, and eventually I'll have to find moderators for the channel and the Discord, and probably like a video editor at some point too. Like, I love doing everything, but I feel like very jack of all trades, master of none right now, because I've done like some design and I've done some video editing, and I feel like all of it's like, it's not bad. Like, I'm proud of my work, but at the same time, it's amazing how busy all of this stuff can keep you, which again, I love, but there's unfortunately just not enough time in the day, especially with working a job on top of all of this. Yeah. And when you start working on a project, time flies. I mean, you know, obviously I'm not the most skilled video editor, but even like editing a TikTok will take me like 30 minutes, and I'm like, whoa, where'd the time go? Like, how's it already 1:30? I only started at 1, but no, it's awesome. It's been an absolute blast, and streaming has really given me like such a newfound sense of purpose that I feel like I haven't had since college. I graduated during the pandemic, and I kind of just drifted afterwards because I was like, God, what do I do? But yeah, no, I'm very grateful for everything that streaming has done for me. So one thing that I need to figure out with the Twitch overlay is I need to figure out, I'm not quite certain when ads are running, to be completely honest with you guys. Yeah, I'll have to play with it a little bit more. So when ads do run, I could kind of, oh, Marion's Razor triggered. But yeah, when ads are running, that way I can kind of like wait for everyone to catch up. But yeah, I appreciate your guys' patience in me navigating Twitch affiliate and figuring out what to do and what not to do, because ultimately at the end of the day, I just want to make sure that you guys are having a good experience, and I want to take away as little amounts as possible as I can. I may even, I don't know if it's an option, I may just like disable ads entirely, honestly, because I'm pretty sure you can do that. So wonder who's in this jail cell right now. Gotta be one of the companions, right? Oh, it's not friendly. Okay, got it.
It just works, Nerevar.
I was kind of surprised by that. Man, it's revenue. Although I think there are ways to schedule them a bit. I may be wrong though. I know you can manually trigger ads. I just didn't have enough time to figure it out today, so I just let everything automate itself. But yeah, I'll have to play around with it some more. But I mean, especially at like this lower level, I think ads only generate like, you know, a couple cents. And you know, it's a balancing act between like, it's not all about the money for me, but at the same time, I do want to be able to quit my job and do this full time. So I do have to have a healthy balance of income for that to be a reality in my life. but I don't want to just abuse really cheap revenue streams, because I know a lot of people have very strong opinions on advertisements, and you know, for me, I'm more concerned with quality than I am quantity, and if it takes me longer to be making such a steady income from all of this, then that's okay. I'll just continue to balance everything until that point, you know?
Ask me to move.
But yeah, I'm navigating it as we go, figuring out what works and what doesn't. And as always, I'm always open to your guys' opinions and what you'd like and don't like. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, like, this is for you, you know? I'm striving to provide a enjoyable and safe space for all the viewers. I love that pew mod. That's actually like one of my favorite soundboard sounds. It just gets me.
I swear I'll kill you.
Oh. So I think with these quests where we have a secondary follower, because Dagoth kind of like supersedes some of the game's base script, I think it just breaks the AI, and that's why they're just standing there doing nothing. So once we get Vilkas out of our party, that should fix things.
Watch it there, brother. Watch it there. Watch it there.
Wow, that guy is incredibly strong. Maybe we'll just get lucky with an insta-kill hit from Mehrunes Razor. We'll just keep chipping away. Nope, we gotta do this old-fashioned way.
Victory's yours, I submit.
Ooh, Elven Dagger, 19 damage. Is that more than the... That is more. Nice. I know the Dwarven Dagger is enchanted, but I'm kind of just sick of looking at it, honestly. I never really was a big fan of the Dwarven gear. It's just like a little too bulky for my tastes. I like kind of the sleeker design. Another thing that I was thinking about doing one of these days this week was doing like a 24-hour stream for the charity. I did one, I was lucky enough to be a part of a really cool gaming club back in college. And we ran a couple of Extra Life charity streams. And those were a blast. Those were so much fun. I would absolutely love to do that in a group setting again.
Nerevar.
Oh, here we go.
I once had this Argonian slave named Eats Many Toes. She didn't last in the fields for long, mostly because all the other Argonians weren't able to work on their feet after they met her. She ruined many a harvests for our people. Fucking lizard bitch.
Thank you, Dagoth. So I was doing a little bit of Subnautica as like an additional game amongst our like stream schedule, and I have like no fears of much, like heights, roller coasters. None of that stuff really bothers me, but ocean water freaks me out, and yeah. I cannot commit to that game. Maybe later on down the road, that'll be like a charity incentive or something, is forcing me to play Subnautica. But I'm thinking of replacing it with schedule, or not, we're already doing schedule 1. Valheim. One of my favorite streamers. I like to watch Glad a lot, and he did like a no map playthrough of Valheim, and I really enjoyed it. So I might do something like that, because I think 5 games is like a pretty good rotation of games. It keeps things interesting, but it also doesn't. For me, anyways, I feel like it doesn't spread things out too far apart. But yeah, let's go back to Whiterun.
Yes? Where do you want to go?
Get Vilcus out of our party because he's kind of a wet blanket.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop? Climbing back, and we'll
I've
be
been
off.
looking for you.
Oh boy.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. I've been looking for you. Yeah, got this note.
Mysterious note. Oh. There it is, chat. You know, it's funny. I see this on cars all the time as like a bumper sticker.
Then
Don't expect me to catch the snowflakes with my tongue, Nerevar.
Wait a minute. What is this? Is this the carriage?
I've been looking for you.
What? He gave me more stuff? Probably junk mail. Oh, there's so much. You know what we can do, though, is we can sell to the Khajiit here.
Bandits harass the caravans at every step, but Khajiit usually scare them off. A few days ago we were ambushed. A nuisance, really. But many of the marauders had quick fingers. One of them stole my moon amulet, given to me by my mother when I was just a cub. It is my only memory of home in this cold land. You are kind to offer. We believe the bandits are part of a group headquartered here. Be careful. I missed my amulet. But a life cannot be replaced as easily. May your road lead you to
Huh. I've never done that quest before. That's kind of cool. Alright. We got a bunch of junk. I'll keep the amulets when we build our house, so we can build the shrines. I don't know what enchants I have, so maybe I'll actually hold on to all this enchanted gear.
I hope that you will come.
I can't wait. No problem. Yes?
Take me a white
Where do you
run,
want to go?
please.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop some? Climbing back, and we'll be off.
This is such a weird carriage. I think we... Oh!
Never been to
Little
Ireland
bugs,
before?
but we managed to make it work
Jarl's
anyways.
Palace is something to see. Dragon search, they call it. Big old dragon skull hanging on the wall.
I also saw another game that I wanted to play that I saw Queso play recently. I think it was like Quarantine Zone. It looked really fun. But I think what I'm thinking is we'll do this Dark Brotherhood quest line, and then I think we'll do probably the main quest, and then maybe do Dawn Guard. And what's the other one? Dragonborn? Is that all that DLC's called? I think we'll run those two.
I've probably prepared Kodlak's funeral by now.
I think that'll be a good run for Skyrim. What? Glory of the Dead. Attend Kodlak's funeral. Let's sell some more stuff too.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, some may call this junk.
Me, I call them treasures. Oh wow, we have a lot of scrolls. We're just gonna bankrupt him immediately. We've got too much stuff in our inventory. We're too rich right now.
Do come back.
I think what we'll do is we'll go up to Dragon's Reach real quick to disenchant all of our magical gear.
The word of mighty Talos, he who is both man and divine.
Varengar.
I forgot, we just left Yara Balgriff there. Nice.
Go ahead. Fill me in with all the details.
I'll come back to that later. Not super worried about it right now. Then we'll go finish this companion's quest, and then we'll go to sleep, and then that'll teleport us to start working on the Dark Brotherhood quest line. So that'll be good. Oh, one sec, chat. My grandma, funny enough, subscribed to me. I gotta let her know that I'm streaming so she can watch. It's kind of cool because my girlfriend and I are going to be moving to Tennessee in 2 months, and my grandma was very upset about it. But this is also a good way to stay in contact with her, so it's kind of cool. Oh wow, this is really neat. Dang.
I'll do it. Before the ancient flame.
We grieve.
Wow, I've never seen this before. This is cool.
At this loss, we weep.
We weep. For the fallen,
We shout.
Shout. And for ourselves, we take our
Take
leave.
our leave.
They're sending him off like Darth Vader. Man, this mod really did. Whoa, what is that?
Spirit is
Nerevar, I think I caught
members
Ligma.
of the circle.
Did you hear me,
Let us
Nerevar?
withdraw.
Oh, Dagoth is ruining the
Nerevar, I
funeral.
said I think I caught Ligma. Nerevar, aren't you going to ask me what Ligma is? Please, Nerevar. Please, I need this win.
I've heard that like 4 times, but it's still funny.
have the fragments of Wuthrad still?
I do.
I'll need to prepare them for mounting again. Don't get too flowery on me, lad.
Fine. This guy's such
I
a
have
dick.
a small favor to ask of you.
Oh yeah, of course you do.
There's another piece that Kodlak always kept close to himself. Would you go to his chambers and bring it back for me? I'm not sure I'm the best one to go through his things. Thank you. I'll be here. Leave me.
Oh, that's cool. There's a little stairway in the back. This is a great mod. Alright, we'll go rifle through Kodlak's things. I'm expecting there's going to be some sort of assassin or something in here.
Does the carpet match the, well, you know, everything else? Over encumbered again, aren't we, Nerevar?
It's actually not at the moment, Dagoth.
No, I don't think I will.
I wonder if he ever does thing. He's got to, right?
Nerevar, you don't even have a voice in this game. Why don't you sing me something, you mute bitch?
Maybe if we just ask him enough times.
Not in this lifetime, Nerevar. No.
One more time.
No.
Okay. That's...
What's your hex code, Nerevar? Mine is 7C6B86.
Since that's an option, though, there's got to be a way to make him sing at some point. He's got a journal. Oh, it's long, too. I was worried about that. I'll be honest with you, chat. I don't think I'm going to read this whole thing. No, that's way too much. Maybe on our own time, chat, we can read that if you guys are that interested. I don't want to make a snooze fest. I know I'm stealing the dead man's things, but there's just too much good stuff in here not to steal.
Watch yourself in what?
But yeah, we'll do this real quick, and then we'll go sleep. We can do the Dark Brotherhood. I've finished the Dark Brotherhood before. It's been a while, but I've done that one. But the Thieves Guild quest was amazing.
You're back. Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for you.
The Underforge. Okay, now it's got me interested. I gotta go check that out. Now I'm curious.
The old man had one wish before he died, and he didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Vilcus.
That's fine for you, but he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Ysgramor and know the glories of Sovngarde. But all that was taken from him.
And you avenged him.
Kodlak did not care for vengeance.
No, Farkas, he didn't. And that's not what this is about. We should be honoring Kodlak, no matter our own thoughts on the blood.
You're right. It's what he wanted, and he deserved to have it.
Kodlak used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Ysgramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Wuthrad, and it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool, tools are meant to be broken and repaired.
Is that... Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces.
What blade? Isn't Wuthrad a axe?
Hero can reforge the shattered.
Oh shit.
The flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of...
I thought we had a bunch of quests to get more pieces. I didn't realize he'd finished it already.
As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Wuthrad into battle.
Dope.
The rest of...
I've never done this either. Does an additional 20% damage against elven races. The fantasy racism continues to prevail in Skyrim.
Prepare to journey to the tomb of Ysgramor for Kodlak.
Dope. We're a lot further along than I thought then. Because that's the furthest I've gotten in the Companions quest line, so... But alright. We'll take a hiatus from the Companions and we'll hop over to the Dark Brotherhood now. Get that other dagger to complement Mehrunes' razor.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
This is a local favorite.
I think I got a
one of
clean
the
mug
first
around here
songs I
somewhere.
ever heard.
If it's work, you... Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
You know, I don't know how true this is,
Right this way.
but, oh, Dagoth's getting down. But yeah, I don't know how true this is, but I heard one time that old taverns back in the day would actually just clean the mugs with their spit, like the bartender would. Thought that was really interesting. Yep, here we go. I'm excited to do this one again. This is probably one of my favorite quest lines. Actually, the Thieves Guild, never doing it before and finally doing it for the stream. Definitely my favorite quest line, but this one is probably like a close second. I just think the climax is really good.
Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod, Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight... problem. You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me, and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay. Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from... well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on. See if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire. See, I knew we could resolve this civilly. A debt owed must be repaid. You understand that. Well, get to it then. Pick your guest and send the poor fool to the void. I'll give you the key to this shack and you'll be on your way.
Alright, chat, I'm learning on the fly. I was able to figure out when my ads run. So it looks like one starts in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So, like I said, after this stream today, I'll figure out, you know, what it is I actually want to do with the ads, whether I want to keep them running or not. But I think in the meantime, when they run, I'll just take a quick break.
Is this about that raid last week? I told Holgrim there was no honor in killing sleeping men, but he wouldn't listen. It wasn't my fault, I swear. My name is Full-Time. I'm a soldier. Well, mercenary, really. You know, a sellsword. I've lived in Skyrim all my life. That's all. I'm a nobody, really. So, can't you just let me go? What? Oh, God. I don't want to die. Okay, well, I guess it's possible. I've been selling my sword arm for years now. Killed a lot of people. Could be someone wanted revenge. But you're not going to kill me, right?
Alright, looks like ads are about to start, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
What did I do? Please, whatever it is, I'm sorry. I can hear you talking out there. Please, let me go. I've done nothing to you. Is this about that raid last week? I told Holgrim there was no honor in killing sleeping men, but he wouldn't listen. It wasn't my fault, I swear.
Cowards! Stealing a woman from her home. For shame.
All right. Well, yeah, welcome back. Like I said, this is my first stream running ads, and I don't know if I like it, to be honest. I feel like it really takes away not only from like your guys' experience, but my experience as well, a little bit. So, yeah, I'll play with it after the stream tonight, and I'll see what I think. Because I think right now it's only like pennies anyways, so it's not like I'm super concerned about it. I'm learning. I'm figuring it out.
Excuse me. What kind of question is that? I'm kneeling here with my hands bound and a sack over my head, and you have the gall to ask me that? What do you think, genius? I don't have time.
Whoever this is, clearly we got off on the wrong foot. But no worries. This is not the first time I have been bagged and dragged. Varsha, at your service. Obtainer of goods, taker of lives, and defiler of daughters. Have you not heard of me? Perhaps I will have my people carve my name in your corpse as a reminder. Me? Are you serious? Fool, don't you get it? I live in the shadow of death every day. A knife in every doorway. A knocked arrow on every rooftop. If one of my enemies would not pay to have me killed, I would take it as a personal insult.
Well,
tell you what, you release me and I promise my associates will not hunt you down like an animal and butcher you in the street. It is a win-win.
This guy was cool. This guy's cocky, and this girl's kind of a twit.
Thing things off of me.
So I'm not going to kill him.
Problem. We can talk about it like civilized folk.
These two. I kind of just don't like this guy. I don't like his attitude.
What's happening? Damn it, what are you doing?
But I kind of want to just kill her too. And full time was cool.
Please, let me live. Is this about that raid last week? I told...
I'll let him live, because he was the only one that had any amount of respect.
The fearless wife and mother, and the underhanded Khajiit. Had to be one of them, right? Interesting choice. Oh, no. Don't you understand? Guilt, innocence, right, wrong, irrelevant. What matters is I ordered you to kill someone, and you obeyed. Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here?
Leave one to tell the tale.
Take our
Yeah.
relationship to the next level.
Exactly.
I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family.
Tell the tale of Dagoth.
Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
Alright.
What did I do? I can hear you talking out there. Please let me... Oh, I've done nothing to you.
We could sleep off our exhaustion, at the very least. Oh, and we have a level up. Nice. So we got the sneak skill tree completely maxed out. So we're like nearly undetectable. I think our damage is the next thing we could work on. If we have anything. Oh, we could do that. We could do that as well. While dual wielding in combat, build up a battle rage with each attack, gaining 1% extra damage and 1% bonus attack speed for 20 seconds. Not super beneficial for our build. Sideways power attacks, nah. I'll probably just do, yeah, dual wielding attacks are 35% faster. That's really good. Definitely do that.
What did I do?
Alright.
Please.
So we're playing survival, so we gotta sleep, we gotta eat, and we gotta stay warm, otherwise we can freeze to death. This was important to stay on top of all those things. But what we can do now is we could head over to Morthal, and then we can take the carriage from Morthal to Falkreath, so we can do the Dark Brotherhood questline. So we got to go straight south. Actually, we're looking at exactly where we need to go. But yeah, I've been having so much fun with all the different projects for building the stream. Got an editor that I'm working with, and hopefully she'll stick around. I like to work with people that I know personally. That's the funny thing about starting off streaming, is there's so many accounts that try to follow you and message you so that you can buy their design work. And usually they're just all bots. But I mean, I know there's a lot of websites like Fiverr and other ones that offer like freelance services. But again, I just kind of like the network in person. So I got the artist, hopefully. She's very talented though. She did some emotes for a friend of mine, and she did his VTuber profile, and they both look pretty good. So hopefully that works out. And then I would like a video editor as well. So because I just currently I post the raw VODs onto a separate VOD channel that I have on YouTube, and I'll probably continue. Well, I will continue to do that, but I think it would be fun to get an editor who could take any like key highlight moments from all of my streams and kind of compile them into like a video. Not that I'm like a super rambunctious reactionary streamer, but still good nonetheless. But yeah. And then we'll go take the ferry, Falkreath, from here. Oh, I don't think we can, actually. Or no.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Fantastic.
Let's see here. Ah, there's a new lady in charge of the orphanage.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
I forget. You killed the lady that runs the orphanage, so after that you can adopt a child.
Oh.
Alright, where is this carriage? I was guessing it would be out here somewhere, but it doesn't look like it. Must be another gate. Blow a torch since we're on the verge, or we're beginning to freeze to death. We're not on the verge just yet, but oh, is this the carriage? Nice. Oh, there's no carriage driver though. That must not be the carriage. I'm pretty sure the mod we downloaded adds carriages to all the towns and cities, so must be out here. No? Well, darn.
Move up.
Well,
Chud.
let me check one more spot. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. We got it.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Falkreath.
Going straight through, or did you want... Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Perfect. I don't want to have to make that trek again.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to right run from old Rorikstead.
Just a little bit more food. You know, me and my girlfriend watched American Pie last night, and it's been a really long time since I've seen that movie, but I've had a big interest in old, early 2000s comedies movies. And it's funny, I realize now, when I was younger, I used to watch 80s, you know, 70s, 80s movies, and be like, oh wow, like these people, you know, they look like they're from a completely different timeline. Like they just didn't look like they fit in. And now that it's 2025, and I was born and, you know, lived around the time American Pie came out. And now that it's 2025, I watched that movie and I was like, God, these people look so dated. Like watching an early 2000s movie now feels like watching an 80s movie. And it's crazy just how things change over the years, and you're sort of like blind to it at the time, but then a long enough time passes and it just like clicks all of a sudden. But it was a very it was like a very of the time comedy. And you know, I kind of talked about this earlier, how like modern standards in society have changed quite a lot recently, but yeah, it definitely had a lot of things in it that like wouldn't fly today. It's just interesting to see how movies adapt over the years.
Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right. Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable.
Like the silent type option.
Yes. The silence suits you.
What did I say?
Gives you an air of mystery. Now, down to business. I'm arranging a job for you. But in the meantime, go talk to Nazir. He may have some smaller contracts to tide you over. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And things around here are sure to get even more interesting. Ah, but one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood.
Nice.
May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
We'll see if this is better than the Nightingale armor, but I doubt it. That's got to be like the best light armor. The Nightingale. Yeah. No, those... The effects are really good, but... these effects are still pretty good too. And it just looks so cool.
Introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet.
Again. Do the part where he tries to buy you some.
So you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
I mentioned this a while back when I first talked to this guy, but if there's anyone new in the chat that wasn't there at the time, this is the voice actor for Dex in Cyberpunk, which is really cool. His voice is so unique.
Save the niceties for now. I have no intention of getting invested in someone who may be dead tomorrow. If you're still breathing in a few weeks, I'm sure we'll be the best of friends. Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure.
You're gonna freeze to death? I might, yeah.
It is.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Particularly glamorous assassinations.
Right in the middle of this conversation.
Don't pay much either. But they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you.
Alright, let's get this first set of contracts.
Well then, let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the Beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss.
When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more.
Sounds good.
You've got people to kill, my friend.
Did we get that shout? I think so. I think it's the marked for death.
Well, well, it's raw meat. Oh, my beautiful wife has told me all about you. I'll give you a week before you end up dead in a ditch. I might ask the same of you, for you are more than mortal. You are moonborn.
Oh yeah, this guy is too.
Wolf. So, you're a companion then. I can't imagine you got your gift anywhere else. I hope you have better luck with them than I did. Oh yes, I was once brother to the companions. Let's just say they found my methods unsettling. The Dark Brotherhood, obviously, feels differently. Take care of yourself.
I was hoping you could train me in smithing, but I guess not. But tomorrow, I think I'm kind of torn. So we haven't had a Baldur's Gate stream in a while. So that could be really fun, but I've also really been wanting to stream some Valheim. So I'll think on it. Both sound like a really good time, though. But I was thinking it would be fun to mod Valheim a little bit. I've played that game twice now, and I always run into the issue when playing with friends, is there's always like a couple of people who have the chance to play the game a lot more than I do, so I'll miss out on like entire zones because I was working or I had something going on and someone stayed up all night doing all the quests for an area. So I've always wanted to play it solo anyways, so I think that'll be a fun stream. Alright, so now we gotta kill these contracts. Find the carriage to get out of here.
Did you see a dog out there?
Nope.
Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Fair enough.
Need something? Where do you want to go?
Actually, that's a good question. I don't know. We gotta go to... I forget the name of that town. And Dawnstar.
Mm-hmm. My carriage is... Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
We'll get these contracts out of the way fast.
Just sit back. This won't take long.
I'm really excited to get that dagger. At least I'm pretty sure you get the dagger at the end of this. I think it's, what is it, the Blade of Woe or something? Can't remember, honestly. I just remember it's a good one. The only thing that's rough about the traveling is you always get there hungry and tired. This lady we can probably kill in broad daylight.
I'm really not in the mood.
Now you'll never be in a mood. I want to see what the highlight looks like. Oh, look at you, redeeming channel points. Yeah, that's cool, because that's a new feature. I haven't played with any of those point settings yet. I was able to name them, because I wanted to name them something relevant to the stream. And I thought that was kind of a cool one, but yeah, in terms, because I can edit all those options, and I can like make up my own, which I will eventually. And yeah, that was just one of the emotes that like came with hitting affiliate. I haven't picked that one out, but now we have emotes, and
Take a look.
like I was saying, I got an artist who I'm working with to hopefully get some more emotes for the channel. So
All right then.
oh, I didn't need to eat that. Whoops.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I needed to sleep, not eat.
Good day.
Then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red when he
But I'm hoping once GTA 6 come out, I'll have enough money to get a system to run it, and I'll stream that, because I am very excited for GTA 6. That game just looks absolutely amazing. It looks better than real life. I'd rather live in a world that looks like GTA 6 than this one. Alright, so now we gotta go to Anga's Mill, or Windhelm. I don't know if this will go to the mill. Some of these carriages do go to mills, though.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Nah, none of those.
Climb and
That's
back
fine.
and we'll be off.
It's not very far from Windhelm.
You'll find Windhelms full of dark elves. The kind from Morrowind. Not that I have anything against them, as long as they keep to themselves.
Wow, okay. But yeah, tonight after the stream, my goal is to hopefully have an icon for the channel points. The artist hasn't gotten back to me yet. I'm waiting to hear from her. Want to design a t-shirt for the Men's Mental Health Month. And oh, finally finish editing that bench press challenge so I can post it. That one was surprisingly difficult. I've definitely lost a lot of strength because probably like about a year ago or so, now probably a little bit longer, like a year and a half, I had peaked at like 315 on bench. And I could lift 225 fairly easily. But now, since I haven't been like powerlifting as consistently as I was in the past, I've definitely lost. Like I've kept like all my muscle mass pretty much, a little bit of fat, a little extra fat on top of that, but I've kept most of my muscle mass. But now it's just like bodybuilder weights. So trying to do that bench press challenge, that was hard. I was hoping I could split it up into like at least 2 sets and do like a set of 13 and a set of 12, but my first set I was only able to do 7, and then like I progressively went down from there, and so I eventually did it, but it took me like 6 sets, and but yeah, no, it was fun. It was very I've never really done like challenges like that before, so it was really interesting, you know. It really made the gym, because sometimes, I don't know, I've been lifting off and on for like 10 years, so I still have like a lot of motivation for the gym, but there's sometimes, you know, with like work and all the extra stuff that I got going on, it can be a lot, you know. So sometimes I'll get to the gym and I'm just absolutely wiped out. But no, I loved it, and I'm looking forward to more challenges. I'll try to do a unique challenge every day this month that I stream. The bench press one was super fun, and I think this Stairmaster one will be cool too. Hopefully we can get some more followers, so I can do some more levels on the Stairmaster. But I think once I post that bench press challenge on TikTok, hopefully that'll kind of, you know, get more people interested. Because, you know, the stream's still growing. But honestly, though, I gotta say I'm quite proud of myself for only doing this a month. This has by far exceeded my expectations of how this was developed, and I'm really proud of myself for hitting affiliate in a month. And obviously, I'm very thankful for you guys, because you know you're the ones that got me there. But it's been an amazing experience. But yeah, we got the Stairmaster challenge tomorrow. So far, we've only gotten 1 follower today, which is fine. So it might be a little uninteresting of a challenge when it's only 10 levels on the Stairmaster, but I think maybe since I'm a smaller streamer, I should probably up the ante, and because I did that the same time last time with the bench press, and I ended up getting like 5 followers that day, which was huge. So I had to do 25 reps.
Where do you want to go?
So I think
Going straight through, or did you want
what
to
I'll
stop
do,
somewhere along the way?
I think the town we need to go to is Iverstead.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I think what I'll do is I'll up the Stairmaster from 10 levels to 25. I think that would make it a lot more interesting.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
So let me see if I can change that. Yeah, that looks better. Oh, it bugged out. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about these ads. I feel like, unfortunately, it's just like turning a lot of people off who are checking out the stream. So that kind of sucks, you know. I don't like that feeling.
Who are you? What do you want?
But I don't know. We'll do some evaluations after the stream tonight. It's all about the process and learning.
You are manually breathing now, bitch.
I think there's a carriage here. There's got to be, right? With the mod that we downloaded. I will say this carriage mod. Oh, excuse me. This carriage mod is really nice. It's made this quest a lot easier. Because I did this quest before in survival mode without the carriages, and man, that took like the entire stream to run around the map. But I can't find the carriage in this town, unfortunately. Unless it's a ferry right here.
Good afternoon.
It is.
Where are you headed?
Riften. Yeah.
You just enjoy the fresh air and leave the
I think it's Riften. My account keeps lagging, I think because Twitch tries running an ad, jumped out and back in, and you say something about ads as I get pushed into one. Yeah, I don't know. I know Destiny is also mentioned that sometimes her stream seems to lag behind from time to time. I'm not quite sure what that is.
Watch yourself.
But yeah, I was just saying that I don't know if I like the ads. You know, I'm learning, trying new things, especially since we just hit affiliate. But I think the ads really significantly impact the experience. And I don't know. I think people having a good time is a lot more important than me just making a couple cents off of ads. I know for a lot of people, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, you know, like, I was super excited once we unlocked ads on the affiliate aspect of Twitch. You know, it's a really cool concept. because everyone loves the idea of passive income, but I don't know. I just feel like it really subtracts from the experience.
Where do you want to go?
And
Going straight through, or did you want to climb?
I've just seen a lot of people just time it really bad, where they would hop in and they'd start watching for a couple of minutes, and then like an ad would like coincidentally hit like right as they got here, and then they would leave, and you know, that just sucks. Like, and I don't blame them. You know, I totally understand it. Again, I'm just
Been tending to your hound?
I don't know. I will think about it. I'm just I'm very critical. If I do anything, I want to make sure that like I do it right with integrity, you know.
Welcome to Dead Man.
And
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
the ad revenue again is cool that we unlocked it, but I don't know. It just kind of feels like a cheap cop out from time to time. And I think I don't know. I just don't want to be like another content creator that's like, oh man, I made it to affiliate on Twitch trying to pump ads, you know. Like I gave it a chance to see what it was like, and I don't think I like it. Got to say something heartfelt and suddenly a Viagra ad pops up or something. Yeah, and that's another thing too.
Challenge motherfucker, the Nerevarine.
The ads in Twitch are very interesting. I also, whenever I'm watching a streamer, I get a lot of Viagra ads. And
Right here if you need anything else.
like here's the thing. Like, this is my thought on like monetization and everything, right? Like, Plus could give you some quick stretch breaks. Yeah, that's true. But I guess like the way I see it is I'm a very firm believer in like a good product sells itself. Like a good product doesn't need marketing, right? And I went to business, you know, I got a degree in business, and I learned a lot about business because I was very receptive to all the information. I just soaked everything up like a sponge. And like my ultimate conclusion at the end of getting my degree is I felt like my business degree just taught me how to be a narcissist, you know? Because you don't really learn a whole lot of technical information. I did a little bit since I chose a degree in information systems, so I learned a little bit about like computers and programming, which was cool. I'm gonna pause for a minute because I've got like a very hot take about school. So like I learned like a little bit of like business calculus, a little bit about like spreadsheets and programming for computers and like data analysis and presenting that information to executives and all that. Super cool stuff, but I feel like the vast majority of everything else that I did in business school was basically just like be a pretentious dickhead and don't care about people, care about money. And I think it's just a very toxic, I don't know. I'm sure this is like a universal problem in businesses in all cultures, but I feel like there's way too much of an emphasis on money and not enough of an emphasis on actually having genuine interactions with people. And I think a lot of companies fail because they forget to focus on what really matters. Because a company goes public and they're like, all right, we got to care about the stockholders. It's always about, you know, further growth and getting higher revenue and all that stuff. But that's where a lot of companies fail because they get so focused on money, they lose sight of what makes them the money to begin with, which is, you know, the customer or the consumer. And, you know, it's very unfortunate because you see this happen to a lot of companies over the years, and they eventually go under because they get so focused on money that the company just cannibalizes itself. And so, you know, kind of relating that back to the stream thing, like, yeah, like if I need a break, I would rather just have a transition panel designed so that like the viewers can kind of just like hang out and enjoy like whatever transition panel I have, as opposed to getting a bunch of commercials on like, you know, Viagra and random shit like that, or like getting a brand new car that's like totally irrelevant to whatever they got going on in their life. You said I have to do this, right? And my wife goes, yeah, he's insert our last name here. Yeah. Well, you know, And I got to think about it like a viewer too. Like when I tune into someone's stream, it's the same thing. If I tune into someone's stream and I get hit with ads immediately, I don't know. It's a slippery slope.
Haven't you talked to Astrid? She's by the
So yeah, I'll probably end up turning off the ads after this stream. Like, it was a cool thing to try. It was very exciting that we unlocked it. But I think, and this isn't just for like a pure money standpoint, because it's not always just about the money, but I think I would see more of a benefit from how many more people would want to hang out and interact from not having ads, as opposed to the couple pennies I might get from running ads. Like, it's a cool idea on paper, but in actual application, it just further strays you from your audience, and it further kind of devolves you into like an entity as opposed to like a personality.
There you are. Good.
But yeah, I'll hop off my soapbox now. I just thought that was really important to think about, because I've seen a ton of people come in here and then leave because of the ads, and I don't blame them. I totally get it. But, you know, it was a good beta test flight to see how it goes. But yeah, exactly. I contributed 0.12 cents, probably realistically. I'll find out after this stream, because I am curious to see what it added. But yeah, I'll probably just end up turning them off.
I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with
Oh, and I remember what I wanted to say next after this, after she finishes talking.
The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out. Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job done. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
That child's eyes were completely soulless. So the child is actually a vampire. She was converted as a child, and since that's like part of the vampire's curse, is you remain that age when you are infected. She got infected as a child.
Don't let my appearance throw you off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm older than
Here you go.
A lot older. Getting bitten by a vampire when you're 10 will do that to a girl.
So yeah, there's that. Funny enough. Good timing.
How went your meeting with Enodius Papias? Did you prove his paranoia legitimate? I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet.
Nice.
Congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold blood.
No, you were not wrong. In fact, you were quite right. In a very literal sense.
Here's your payment.
Okay, I'll get the gold from this guy, and then
Your payment.
I'll finish speaking my point that I was making earlier.
I could do this all day.
So yeah, here's the thing, right? Becoming a content creator, you have like a million different revenue streams that you can pull from. And on Twitch alone, there's like 5 or 6 that I can think of off the top of my head. So people can subscribe, people can donate, they can cheer with bits. What else is there? There's ad revenue, which I'm probably just going to end up axing that one. And there's one more that I always forget. But there's like that's just like the base or that's just the base revenue streams from Twitch, and there might be some more that I'm just not aware of. But then you also you can eventually, you know, begin to develop and design merch. And then there's another revenue stream. And not to mention, you have revenue streams from any other just about every social media will pay you out for if you get good enough content interaction. So X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Maybe not Instagram, but the others for sure to my knowledge, will pay you for interactions, like YouTube especially. And so there's like multiple revenue streams from the social media platforms. So now we're up to like, I don't know, 10 to 15 different ways you can accumulate money from doing this. And then you can get sponsors, which is like another huge impact potentially on your revenue.
Yes? Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Sorry, let me figure out where we're going real quick.
Going straight through, or did you climb and we'll be off.
And then there's other random programs, like you can do like affiliate links. So say like all your hardware that you have listed on your Twitch for like your computer and your camera and your microphone and everything, if people click on those links for your hardware and make a purchase, you can get paid for that. I have a website that migrates all of my social media accounts onto one platform. So instead of people having to go to all the different platforms to follow me there, they could just go to that one website and have a simple list of everything that I'm on and follow me through that. And if people decide to open up an account through that website, that's also another affiliate link that I could get paid through. And so at the end of the day, like there's like a couple dozen revenue streams that like content creators and like streamers especially can make money through. And so I guess for me, like from my perspective, like, yeah, ads are a cool idea, but I feel like that's just one very minor revenue stream to cut out. And ultimately, even some of the big streamers, I mean, unless you're massive, like Queso or Kai Senate, like you're not really making a whole lot from ads. And I feel like it really subtracts from the viewer's experience, which at the end of the day that's the viewer enjoying hanging out is way more important to me than making a little bit of extra money.
The Dark Brotherhood. Oh, my goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked.
And
you have to wake up. You've been in a coma. It's 2011. We miss you. Your family misses you. Wake up. 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 Wake up.
Was waiting for Dagoth to finish. But you know, like, so like talking about sponsors, for example, there's a lot of sponsors. I feel like you'll probably lose out on money with ads in the long run. I totally agree. I've definitely lost a lot of traffic from viewers because they get hit with an ad and boom, instantly gone. And I get it. Totally understand. Nothing personal at all. Because it has no negative effect on me if I don't run ads. And with YouTube, for example, ads are built in by the platform, so there's nothing I can do about it. And people are kind of so accustomed to ads on YouTube that it's not as much of a bother. But on Twitch, it's become like a very divisive topic because a lot of Twitch viewers are very adamantly against ads, which I totally understand, and some of them can be incredibly predatory. You'll tune into a streamer and boom, you get hit with like 4 minutes of ads, and it's like, brother, are you kidding me?
The Dark Brotherhood.
So for me right now,
You're really here.
I would much rather have genuine interaction and more people within my community than a smaller community and making a minute, like a minutia amount from ads.
What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is. I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Bandits. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin, Raldbathar. It's near Windhelm. They use it as their base. It's where they stage their raids. I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Elaine has to die. Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. I've saved up a bit. I hope that'll do. But Well, there is one more thing, if you're interested. If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do, I'll pay you even more. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while.
Easy.
Make them all pay for what they've done to me.
And, because, you know, so I was thinking about this, right? Like, I love energy drinks. I love the flavor. I don't even care so much about the caffeine content anymore. Like, caffeine really doesn't affect me very much anymore. And I'm not worried about it. You know, I don't consume enough caffeine for it to really have, like, an effect. I mean, it's different for people that are drinking, like, 2 or 3 Monsters a day. But I have, like, a pre-workout on the days that I work out, and I'll have a Red Bull on the days that I don't work out. And a Red Bull has like one of those little tiny 8-ounce cans of Red Bull has less caffeine than a cup of coffee.
Yes.
And people are always like, "Oh, but it's got like taurine in it," and it's like, no, it's like the amount of any of those ingredients are less than other natural ingredients. Like, you know, it's not enough of anything to cause any harm. Man, where are we going? Windhelm.
Going straight through, or did you climbing back and we'll be off?
And anyways, my point that I was getting to is like, I absolutely want to get sponsored at some point because I think that's just super cool. And I think that's what's cool about getting sponsored as opposed to like ads, for example, as long as you have like a good contract, is if you get sponsored and you do it right, you can just have it there if people might be interested. Because ads are like, they're just there and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, you just have to put up with it. But if you get sponsored, the cool thing about being sponsored is people can choose to interact with it if they want to.
I've been looking for you. Got something. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I have so many books in my inventory, I don't even know what he could have given me. But, so yeah, like I 100%, without a doubt, want to get sponsored by an energy drink company at some point. And what's cool about that is I could just have it within my information or my about section. And, you know, from time to time I can do like little promotions, but it's not something that I have to just like, all right, here's a minute and 30 seconds of me talking about X energy drink. And usually what's cool about those affiliate programs or those sponsorship programs is they give you discount codes. So if people are interested and they choose to interact with what you have to offer, not only do they have the choice of interacting with it if they would like, they also typically get a discount. And so for me, it's like a win-win. Whereas like ads are a win-lose, or it's even a lose-lose. It's like a win-lose-lose. Like, okay, you make a little bit of money, win. You lose community members, lose. Your community members are less entertained, lose. But with a sponsorship, it's a win-win. You get to make extra money from affiliate links, and your viewers have the choice of interacting with if they want to, but they don't have to, and they also get discounts on top of it. It's like, you know, if you look at like nature, this is kind of like an abstract reference, but if you look at nature, oh, this is the lady we got to kill.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over.
If you look at nature and like relationships in nature, I can't remember all of them. But, like the two ones that always stick out to me are like parasitic and symbiotic relationships. And to me, ads are like a parasitic relationship. Like they stick onto the host and they have a positive effect on the parasite, but they have a negative effect on the host. Whereas in a symbiotic relationship, both organisms within that relationship benefit from each other. It's like those little fish that swim around sharks. They clean the sharks so the sharks don't have to deal with like any sort of organism that invades their body. But then those sharks also provide those little fish with protection, like a guard. And that's a symbiotic relationship. And that's what I see as like a sponsorship, right? And yeah, super like dense, abstract reference to the difference between like ad revenue and everything else. But yeah, I think I've made my basis for why it's a good idea to turn off ads at the end of the day. I'll hold on to your supply while you're moving. Yeah, right. Red Bull sponsor this man. I do love Red Bull. I think Red Bull more goes after like extreme athletes though, unfortunately. But I don't know, I think Red Bull sponsored Ninja, so Red Bull, I do love the taste of Red Bull. People always says it tastes bad. I would drink caffeine-free Red Bull. I would. I love the way Red Bull tastes. Mutualism, I'm actually oh, you're teaching this concept? What class are you teaching this in? I'm curious.
What? Did you need something?
I'm just waiting for this lady to like go down a dark alley so I can murder her. Say it 3 more times. They had like a bunch of people on my campus sponsor the brand. Say Red Bull 3 times and it'll appear. Look in the mirror and say Red Bull 3 times and it'll appear behind you. I'm teaching high school biology right now. Gotcha. This lady's just standing in the middle of the market in the middle of the day. Very unlucky. I think we have to wait until the evening. I think I remember doing this quest before. They basically just gave them free Red Bull. Yeah, when I worked for Coca-Cola, they did a lot of that, especially on college campuses. Coca-Cola would send me like entire pallets of product, and it was always new products too, which was really exciting. And so I would have cases of all these Coke products in my apartment, and it was awesome. And it was such a cool job too. You literally get paid to give people free stuff. Like, there's literally no downside to that. It was the coolest job in the world. Because it was like oh, they caught me? I didn't think they saw me. I was hidden that entire time. But it was the coolest job in the world because it was like a pseudo sales job. Because it's like technically sales, but you're not selling anything. You're just giving away free stuff.
Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and got some fresh baked. Let's sate that appetite,
I need more food. I always need more food. I don't think this stuff will cut it, but we're gonna have to make it work for now. Oh, close enough. That got us through.
You trying to hide? Because I can see you.
But yeah, you know, I don't think my platform's big enough. At least not yet, unless I make it like a very compelling case about my statistics on growth, which might account for something since, you know, I haven't gone like viral, but I feel like I've done a decent progress in terms of reaching affiliate within a month, which I know people probably do it faster, but I don't know. For my first time, I feel like I'm doing really well. So I feel like that would kind of add to my case if I were to seek a sponsor. But it's definitely been something in the back of my mind, and I would love to get a sponsor at some point. I know they used to sponsor gamers and streamers, but who knows anymore. They probably still do. Like I said, I know they sponsored Ninja back in the day. And I would totally love a Red Bull sponsor. That would be dope. I love Red Bull. But, you know, I wouldn't just take, like, any sponsor. It'd have to be a product that I genuinely align with. But yeah, I would love to get an energy drink sponsor. I love energy drinks. Like, I really do. Yeah, they help in the gym a lot, also. Because that's, like, my favorite thing to do is take an energy drink, go to the gym, and then, like, lift really heavy and pretty hard. And then I kind of have just, like, a residual energy for the rest of the day to, like, you know, like a nice, like, calm baseline. But yeah, something that I'm like actively looking into because I would love that. Maybe I'll send out some emails and messages tonight while I'm working on everything. I think they just typically look for people that are already kind of established and have a following, but I don't know, honestly, because I feel like sometimes, like, brand new guys also manage to... Oh! I didn't realize that Ice Wraith was that close to us. I'm glad we're still getting one-shotted at, like, level... whatever level we're at. Damn it. But if you don't work out, you get fat like me. Well, that's why I'll just always work out. And no, you're not fat. I've made a promise to myself that I'll always work out for the rest of my life. I've always learned, like, of course you should take rest days. Absolutely. Rest days are essential. But I've always learned on the days that weren't my rest days, if I didn't go to the gym, I would mentally and physically feel worse than if I did go to the gym. Oh, damn. I haven't seen that one yet. That was kind of brutal. I'm excited to see what kind of kill cams we get in Elder Scrolls 6. I hope they keep that feature. It's actually a feature that I really like, especially when you're using a bow. Welcome all the new viewers in the chat. I apologize for the ads. I just hit affiliate, so I'm still kind of like trying things out and learning. I think ultimately I'm probably just going to turn off ads entirely. So I appreciate you guys coming to hang out, and yeah, next stream I shouldn't have ads. So I've been kind of discussing with chat this entire stream how much I kind of actually dislike turning them on, because this is my first stream having them unlocked. So it's like an entirely new thing for me, and I was just kind of giving it a shot, but yeah, I don't really like it. And I know you guys don't like it, rightfully so. So. Nice. We are currently doing the Dark Brotherhood questline. We're doing like a dagger-only stealth build. No stealth archer. We're trying not to cheese the game too hard. Oh my god. Dude, no way. Wow. Holy shit, man. Oh, there's so many notifications on my screen. I can't even like look at everything right now. Hold on. Jeez. Knight's Honor 15 with, what was that, 5 gifted subs? Damn, man, thank you. currently snapping at Cashco, boosting your numbers. Wait, how many? What's going on? How many? I've got this little tiny monitor for my my stream overlay, so I can't like see everything right now. How many? What's? Gotta pump up the rookie numbers, you motherfucker! I was putting in my Prime sub. Yeah, Knight's Honor. Huge shout out, brother. Thank you very, very much. Wow. Gotta support my bro. I've never made a stealth archer and I never plan to. Well, Frisk Lightning, you are a rare minority. You're a special breed of person. But yeah, wow. Knight's Honor 15. Thank you very much. That was really awesome of you, man. You didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. Again, I would never ask you guys for money ever at all. I'm currently running a charity campaign for men's mental health and awareness. So, you know, if that has any interest to you as well, there's also that. But again, I don't expect anything. I'm just, you know, mentioning it because it's a very good cause for this month, being Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. But yeah, Knight's Honor 15. Thank you very much. Very, very cool of you. That was not something I was expecting. I like my magic. Magic is really good in Skyrim. I've never made a... yeah. Yeah, no, I've never made like a full magic build before, but I've gotten like kind of far with one. And yeah, there's some crazy stuff you can do. Some of the spells are absolutely busted. Shit. Still getting one-shotted, chat. By the way, chat, all the new viewers, and Knight's Honor for the gifted subs. So everything that I earn this month, I am donating to charity, and I'm matching everything up to $250. And so with that, like with all those gifted subs, I'll be including that into the donation pool. So that'll count towards the 250, and then I'll match up to that. So, and if we break our initial goal, I'm thinking I'll have to. You guys, if you guys have any clever ideas, if there's anything you want to see me do, you'll have to let me know, because I love collaboration. I'd love to hear what you guys have in mind. But I think if we like go past our initial goal, because we have all month to do it, because I'll donate it at the end of the month. If you guys have any ideas, I'll make some like stretch goals, and I'll try to incentivize those goals somehow. I don't quite know what I could do yet, but you know, like I don't know, like, you know, just as a random idea, like I could put my keyboard in my right hand and my mouse in my left hand and play a game. Just, you know, as a random example off the top of my head. Yeah, I'll have to think of some ideas. But yeah. Thank you very much, Knight's Honor, again. It's been a very quick journey to affiliate, and I'm very grateful for everyone in chat. I appreciate you guys and hanging out and making this so much fun. And I appreciate you guys' patience while I learn Twitch and all this stuff. And yeah, I think after this month, so I've been thinking about this. After this month, I'll donate all the money to charity. And then I think anything that I make from the preceding months, I'll probably just end up reinvesting back into the stream. Because, you know, I want to increase the production value and make it more enjoyable for you guys. So, you know, getting better hardware, and eventually getting like a backdrop behind me, you know. But yeah, we're working as we go. So yeah, it's been a very exciting day so far. I mean, gosh, 10 gifted subs and $50 donated to Movember. It's pretty amazing. You guys are awesome, honestly. I am very thankful for you guys. As I screw up this lockpick. When I first started streaming, you know, I kind of just did it on like a random whim. It was just like a random day. I had just gotten... Nice. I had just gotten septum surgery, so I had a little bit of time off of work. I had some extra time. And I was like, just randomly came to me. I was like, all right, I'm going to start streaming. I'm just going to do it. And I built up like some base overlays and everything. And just started streaming. And, you know, I had this like rough goal that like 3 months. I'll give myself 3 months to hit affiliate. And miraculously, you know, because I have so many good friends and awesome family members and so many awesome new community members that have kind of joined in and started following along with the stream.
I see you got some of that sacred root on you.
Hold on. Dagoth is going to say something.
That holiest herbaceous, straight glimmering green, the outstanding oculora, that tonal tree, got me singing, oh,
Anyways, chat, as I was saying, you guys have helped me like far surpass my goal to reach affiliate in 3 months, and we did it amazingly in 1 month, which was so incredibly fast for my expectations. And day one of running the charity campaign, we've already raised $50, and we still have the entire rest of the month to do it. Like, you guys always amaze me, honestly.
To have made it this far, whoever you are. Even I have to admit that's pretty impressive.
Dagoth, we're trying to be sneaky. I know, he always yells as we're trying to sneak around.
A joke? Elaine Dufont, a joke? I am a king on my throne, and you, my friend, you will die slowly and painfully. Never should have come here.
So, again, there's just unfortunately like no amount of words in the entire English language that I can use to express my gratitude for all of you guys, like showing up and hanging out and interacting with me. So all I can do is just constantly repeat myself and just, you know, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. It really means a lot to me. I'll eventually come up with some creative ideas to show you guys how grateful I am for y'all. I currently work almost full-time at Costco right now. Luckily, I've kind of been able to work a little bit less, so I'm only working 30 hours a week right now, which actually works great. So I can focus a little bit more time. And check this out real quick. This was kind of a funny mod. It turns Maria's beacon into a D46. You guys ready for the copy pasta?
A new hand touches the beacon.
But yeah, you know, with work and like we're gonna be moving soon in the gym. I'm still trying to be, you know, like a good boyfriend and friend and brother, grandson, uncle, nephew. This has just been a really awesome journey, and I look forward to making this my full-time life eventually. Like, I would love to stream full-time, so I hope to provide you guys with a good community and plenty of entertainment to come for a very long time. By the way, for anyone that isn't a part of it already, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, X, YouTube, and I have a Discord server. if anyone would like to follow me elsewhere or join the Discord, by no means you don't have to, but only if you would like to. Just throwing that out there.
Need something? Fine.
Oh God, no. What are you, oh God, knowing to? Oh, Meridia's Beacon? Yeah. I know, it's time.
All right.
Return my beacon to Mount Kill Creek. And I will make you the instrument of my
But, yeah, Knight's Honor, you know, all those gifted subs, again, I'm very grateful for, and the money will go to a good cause. It's going to an organization called Movember. It's an organization that focuses on men's mental health, and then 2 particular cancers that have a significant impact on men's lives, which are particularly prostate and testicular cancer. So, yeah, it's a good organization. They're very reputable, and they're kind of like a beacon or a foundational piece for like an organization focused on men's health. So I'm very excited to run this campaign, and hopefully we could become kind of a bit of a partner in the future and kind of become like a champion for the cause every June, because I will absolutely do this every June. And we'll look into something for November as well, because I know that's another prominent month for men's health. And I'll absolutely run other charity campaigns as well. It's not mutually exclusive to men. It just happened to be that this was Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and it is also Pride Month, and I don't want to take away from that. I love diversity in all of its forms, but for me personally, in my life experiences, the men's health aspect was very important. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys. Every time I go live, I never know what to expect, you know? And not that I'm complaining at all. Sometimes I go live and it's just me the entire time, and that's still fun, because, you know, I still have the... you know, I'm still blessed enough to be able to just play video games. It's amazing. Like, I love games, even if I'm just playing by myself. But, you know, I'm very lucky enough to share my passions and my hobbies with people that want to hang out with me and be a part of everything that we're doing. So, you know, it means a lot to me. It's really cool. And we're just getting started too. You know, right now it's very grassroots and low budget production, but, you know, eventually one day I plan on doing some really crazy and high production stuff that's always interested me. And inevitably, once I am lucky enough to take this full time, I'll probably take just enough to, you know, live off of it with me and my family, and I'm sure a vast majority of it I'll just end up reinvesting back into the stream, because I want to always continue to make it bigger and better. It's very important to me. Well, shoot, Knight's Honor, I'll have to, gosh, but 10 gifted subs. I don't know. You gotta tell me. Is there something you want to see? Is there a game you want me to play? Do you have any requests of any kind? I am open to any thoughts or suggestions. I don't know if you're like multiplayer Skyrim. That's a good idea. That is a mod, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen that on the mod pages as I've been scrolling around. And it doesn't have to be limited to Skyrim, you know, it could be anything. But, yeah. No, I think that'd be a great idea. I've never done it before, but that's always something that that's always been something that I've wanted to try. Definitely sounds very interesting. There's a mod that allows a couple of friends to join. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool.
My carriage, where do you want to go?
Yeah,
Going straight through, or did you want to stop? Climb and back, and we'll be
let's go to Falkreath, turn in the quest for the Dark Brotherhood.
Just sit back.
But yeah, I'll have to, after the stream tonight, I'll have to look into it and see for sure. But I think that's a great idea. And not that, you know, suggestions are limited to people that gift subs or anything like that. I'm always open to any of your guys' ideas, but
every time you push me, I'm going to
I am exceptionally, you know, 10 gifted subs is that's amazing. Again, you know, I just
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Sure, Spo. A strong drink will... Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
All right, we'll get some food. We'll get fed and get some rest. Another thing that I wanted to do too was I know there was a group of us that had discussed doing a repo stream. I would love, because so far I've only streamed solo, and I would love to do some party game streams with the viewers. Eventually, I would really like to get a survival, like a crafting sim server for the stream that viewers can actively participate in whenever they would like. Yeah, there's so much stuff I want to do. And if you guys stick around, I promise you I will have a bunch of cool ideas for everyone to take part of. Well, I guess we gotta go to Markarth. I was a little ambitious and jumped the gun. I gotta go back to Markarth to turn in the quest though.
My carriage, where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to climb and back, and we'll be off?
Bought the wrong one.
Don't blame me if your feet get sore.
I think it's the reach.
Where do you want to go?
We need to go.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop?
Yeah, because the Forsworn are always yapping about the reach. The spiffing Brits at a Hunger Game mode? That sounds pretty awesome, actually. Minecraft? Yeah. I would love to set up a stream Minecraft server, and I've actually got a member of the community who was interested in modding or being a moderator for the server and kind of helping run things smoothly. So yeah, no, Minecraft for sure would be a good one. I think Skyrim froze, so I'm gonna close it real quick and I'll reopen it. Should just take a minute. But yeah, there's so many pieces that I want to supplement the stream with, but a Minecraft server is a great idea, yeah. I'm glad to hear you're excited for that. I know you've been wanting to play Minecraft for a while now, so yeah, I'll snag Minecraft. I'll have to look into, because you can rent an online service to run a Minecraft server, correct? You don't need to have a server computer running 24/7. Because yeah, I could definitely just rent a service.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
I don't have the hardware to
Going straight through,
run a
or do you want to
dedicated
climb and back?
Minecraft server at the moment, but Yeah, I can send you a link. Okay, cool. I appreciate that. I will look into that. But yeah, I've got a million projects I'm working on, but I'm very excited. I will always keep you guys on your toes to the best of my ability. It's gonna be fun, man. There's gonna be a lot of stuff that we can do together. I think there are services for that, right? Yeah, yeah. I think Knight's Honor is sending me a link for one right now.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
My father, Klepper, is the one you want to talk to. I just clean up.
Well, what news? Is Elaine?
Yep.
Thank you. That bastard got exactly what he deserved. And I heard about Nilsine. You have more than fulfilled your part of the bargain. Please, take this. As payment, and a symbol of my affection. I'll never forget you.
My mother and father yell a lot. Always have. Keep your hands to yourself.
This guy just trauma dumped and he's like 50 years old.
There's no shipments coming.
But yeah, that'll be a fun addition to the stream, the Minecraft server. Yeah.
Yes? Where do you want to go?
By the way, if there's any
Going straight through,
video
or do you want to
editors
stop? Climb and back.
or anyone that knows any video editors in the chat, you'll have to let me know, because I may be looking for a video editor in the future. Knight's Honor with the 1,000 bits. Thank you again, Knight's Honor. I really appreciate you. You're really popping off today.
Can I get you something?
Yeah, man. Thank you a lot.
Horse bones. Handsome man in Falkreath. And get the cold out.
You're too kind, you know it.
Welcome to Dead
I
Man's
will
Cove. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I will take all that money and I will donate it to the charity and continue to reinvest in the stream.
Horse bones. Handsome man in Falkreath. A strong drink will.
Of course, I send that as my connection lags. I mean, once school ends in a week, I'll be pretty bored just saying, yeah, well, I will get to work on the Minecraft server as soon as possible then. And I don't know, I'll have to look at like what the limit packages are, but I'll try to get as many people in there as I can. But yeah, everyone's welcome to come hang out and be a part of the server. I got the Discord server, got all my social medias. Me and Joe can help. That'd be great. I appreciate you guys' volunteering.
Ah, you're back. So, how went your first?
Sorry, I missed the last few minutes. Something crashed.
What Nazir's been offering?
No problem. You know, got nothing to apologize for. I will have an ad break here in a minute, so. But I'm sorry, guys, for the ads. I promise. I'm like 99% positive I'm gonna turn them off after this stream, just because I don't think they're really worth it for me. So.
Very well. I respect your discretion. Now, I need your assistance with a matter of a more personal nature. It's Cicero. Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been Well, erratic would be an understatement. I do believe he is truly mad, but it's worse than that. He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber and talking to someone in hushed but frantic tones. Who is he speaking with? What are they planning? I fear treachery.
I'll continue to remain silent. I remember Astrid liked that.
The others against me.
Alright guys, there's a ad break starting in 30 seconds, but you're just going to miss a bunch of dialogue, so... And again, I'll turn off ads after this stream. I promise. I respect your guys' time. I was trying something new.
Dear brother, I need you to steal into that chamber and eavesdrop on their meeting. It'll be no use clinging to the shadows. They'll see you for sure. No, you need a hiding place. Somewhere they'd never think to look. Like inside the Night Mother's coffin.
You know, I forgot. There's an ad break starting, but Knights are also just donated or gifted a bunch of subs. So I think there's a bunch of you that'll still be around to hang out, funny enough.
They'll never think to check it. Who in their right mind would hide inside? Now go, before they meet, and report back to me with whatever you learn. Go.
Alright, let's go hide in the coffin. Luckily, the people, if anybody's stuck in the ads, you're just going to miss a bunch of this dialogue.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex, perhaps even the Argonian, and the Unchild. What about you, Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do you do, Nothing!
Alright, welcome back everyone. If anyone was stuck in ads, I appreciate you hanging around.
Oh, never. Cicero understands.
If anyone missed it, I will be turning off ads after this stream.
Cicero.
No more ads.
Understands.
We're all about quality here.
You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet Night Mother.
Poor Cicero, dear Cicero, such a humble servant, but he will never hear my voice, for he is not the listener.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you, for you are the one. Yes, you. You who shares my iron tomb, who warms my ancient bones.
Ooh, dialogue? Yeah. This is kind of a long one. We're just sitting in a coffin talking to a corpse currently.
Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is
The chosen one?
sweet mother.
I am the Dragonborn.
So very hard.
The chosen one.
But I just can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these.
But yeah, tonight I'll edit the video of the bench press challenge from last stream. I'll finally get that posted, I promise. And then today I was running a follower challenge. In every follower I get, I'll do 25 levels on a stair climber. We're up to 1 follower today, so we're up to 25 levels currently. Hopefully we'll get some more, but yeah, I think during this Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, I'll keep doing physical challenges for every stream, and I'll try to make something different for everyone, so.
And there is no listener! She said that. She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words, the binding words, written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. And it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you.
Oops. I exited out. Oh.
All hail the listener.
We could steal his gold from him.
By Sithis, this ends now. Back away, fool. Whatever you've been planning is over. Are you all right? I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor.
Man, Astrid's paranoid. But I think that's the special dagger we'll get from completing this quest line, so I'm stoked on that.
She spoke only to him, to the listener.
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true. It's true. The Night Mother has spoken.
500 gold is wasted on him. Yeah, that's true, yeah. We only have a 8% chance to steal, though.
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right?
I'll just stay silent with her. Every dialogue option I get to be silent with her, I'll just never talk to Astrid.
You look like you've just seen a ghost. Please tell me you haven't. Cicero said he spoke to the Night Mother, but she spoke to you. What? So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else? Just the Night Mother's body? And the Night Mother who, according to everything we know, will only speak to the person chosen as listener, just spoke. Right now. To you?
Yes.
By Sithis. And? What did she say? Amand Motier? I have no idea who that is. But Valenrud, that I have heard of. And I know where it is. No. No! Listen, I don't know what's going on here, but you take your orders from me. Are we clear on that?
Whatever.
The Night Mother may have spoken to you, but I am still the leader of this family. I will not have my authority so easily dismissed. I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further.
Whatever. Get some rest real quick.
Need something? I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet. I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet.
I know.
Will there ever... Well then, your timing couldn't be better. As it turns out, I've got 2 new contracts. One rather easy assignment, and another that should prove quite a challenge.
Give them to me, Nazir.
Your first target is an orc bard named Lurbuk. The other is a vampire by the name of Hearn. Happy hunting.
All right.
You've got people to kill, my friend.
Let's do it.
Best get to it.
It's kind of cool. So the gym that I go to, they've got their own print shop in the gym. And
Excuse you, Enwa.
yeah, sorry, Dagoth. Here, we'll hear something from Dagoth real quick.
Meow. I wish this mask had a little fan or something in it, but on the plus side, no one can see me smoking Nirnroot in here.
Nice.
Sure, sure.
But yeah, my gym has a print shop in it, and oh, Hearn's like right there. Maybe we'll just go run over there real quick and do it. But the general manager of the gym is offering to provide me with blanks and print services. So all I got to do is get the designs finished tonight, and then I can send the files over to him tomorrow. And then he said he'll be able to get my order fulfilled by sometime next week. And then for anyone interested, I can start selling and shipping out shirts, which I'm really excited for. And again, all of those shirts will be contributed to the... Besides the costs, I'll recoup the costs for buying the shirts and printing on them. But yeah, everything I make from the stream this month will all be donated. And you guys will have to let me know. So right now, our rotation of games that we have is Skyrim, Battlefront, Schedule 1, and Baldur's Gate 3. I chickened out of Subnautica. I cannot do open water. I was thinking of doing Valheim, doing a solo Valheim run. Might do some mods and some challenges, if that sounds interesting to you guys. Or if you got some other ideas, something you'd rather see, you'll have to let me know. Sorry, Hearn. Meat pie, huh? Oh, I wonder if this is a ferry. Oops. Oh, it is. Amazing. Gosh. I think Brittleshin Pass? No. Probably...
Yes? Where are you headed?
Illinata's Deep. We'll do Guardian
Climb on in
Stones.
the boat and get comfortable.
Because then that'll put us close to Riverwood. And then we can just walk over to Riverwood and take the carriage to Morthal, I believe is where we need to go next.
Need something? I've been hunting and...
It's not... There's enough for all of us if you want
I like his medieval hoodie. You know, I love how this game is like almost 2 decades old already, I think. But I feel like it aged so well. Like, it still looks so good. Obviously, it's a little modded, so things are updated a little bit. But I think just the aesthetic that they captured with this game is what makes it so beautiful. With, like, the misty mountains. I'm very, very excited for Elder Scrolls 6 because I love... like the Redguard culture, and I believe it's supposed to be based around the Redguard, so...
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not.
Ooh, yes, there is a carriage here in Riverwood. No, there is not. We got debated. I could have sworn there was a carriage here. Interesting. There's an enchanting table, though. That's convenient. I always like walking around Skyrim. Yeah, I'm actually, I'm really glad that I decided to play Survival, because it's made the game a lot more immersive and interesting. I remember Chat was here with me the other day when we saw like a headless horseman NPC running around, and that was the first time in years of playing this game that I ever saw that. It kind of blew my mind. I was like, wow, is this a mod? But no, I guess it's just a rare spawn from the base game, which was totally crazy. I'd never heard of it, never seen it. Especially near Ripton with this more autumn look. Yeah, once you head up north, it gets a little depressing how everything is just like a barren, snowy wasteland. But I like down here in the south and like the southeast a lot for sure. Never played Elder Scrolls Online very much. I tried it and it just didn't really hold my attention, because I wanted it to be just basically every other Elder Scrolls game but online, and it had much more of like that button mashing MMO aspect to it, which after playing WoW for so long, I've kind of fallen out of that gameplay style. I don't like having to memorize a ton of keybinds and rotations. Azim, what are you doing out here?
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
Oh wait, I think something happens.
Of course you don't.
Yep, there he goes. I forgot I downloaded that mod. I wonder if he's gonna die. Nope, he's still alive. Gamified arthritis. A little bit, yeah. I do have like a little bit of that.
My carriage. Where do you want to go?
Yeah, it was a mod we downloaded. Because Nazim like commonly asks the player if they've ever been to the Cloud District, which is like the pretentious part of the city behind us, Whiterun. And so I downloaded a mod that launches him up into the air every time he asks that stupid question.
Yes? Where do you want to go?
Let's see, where's Morthal at? Hoffingar?
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere?
No, Hjalmarch.
Where do you want to go?
It's the other H.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop?
Perfect.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Sun feels good, huh?
And yeah, by the way, for all the viewers currently, I haven't customized it yet, but you guys are earning points now for, you know, watching and hanging out and everything. So that's cool. Really exciting. I'm super stoked we got that. I'll get some emotes designed eventually. Yeah, a lot of stuff to do. Oh, easy kill. This guy's in the easiest spot. Not a problem. right, so I think the carriage is just like right over here, if I recall correctly. Yes, it is.
Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to climb and back, and we'll be off?
This carriage mod is really nice. I love walking through Skyrim, but also sometimes it would just make the journeys so long.
Riding to right run from old Rorikstead.
Oh man. So yeah, I think with all the subs and the bits that we've gotten today, that puts us at about like 70 plus 50. So we've literally raised $120 out of my $250 goal in one day, which is absolutely insane. We literally have like 26 more days. I mean, granted, I won't be able to stream every single one of those days, but yeah, that's freaking crazy, man. I'll have to make some bigger stretch goals.
We need to talk. Look, something is happening here. I'm not sure entirely what that something is, but, well, we need to find out. If the Night Mother really did give you...
Sounds like a good day of work to me. Yeah.
We'd be mad.
No, it was an amazing day, and it's all because of you guys. You guys killed it today.
Enough madness to this sanctuary. So go to Vollenrud.
I wasn't expecting to get half of our donation goal in one day, which I was expecting to do in an entire month. So now you guys are awesome, super awesome. And yeah, like I said, there's programs. I'll have to look into it, do some more research, but there's kind of like some partnership programs. So we might be able to get partnered up with the donation organization, and we can keep it a recurring theme. And I know they kind of, I believe there's some kind of like branded overlay designs and everything that they could supply us with. So yeah, man, I'm excited. This is super cool. This is just like the beginning of something amazing, you know? Pack Bob, are you still around? You still hanging out in the chat? Dang, we had to eat a lot of food.
You reek of death, my friend. No sarcasm this time. You faced a vampire and lived to tell the tale. Well done. And if you contracted Sanguinare Vampiris, be sure to get that taken care of, else you'll end up like our own Babette. Unless, of course, that was your goal all along. Here's your payment. Wonderful. The only good bard is a dead one as far as I'm concerned. All that singing and mirth. Your payment, as per the usual. You've got people to kill.
All right.
My friend.
Gotta go to Vollenrud and speak with Armand Mathier.
Move over, Chud.
All right, guys. You know, I think that's a good time to call it, though. I would keep going, but man, I've got a lot of work ahead of me for the stream and a bunch of other projects, which I'm incredibly, I'm super excited to get into it. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and get a bunch of stuff finished tonight. I'm gonna work on the t-shirts for the charity. I'm going to finish up editing that bench press challenge video. I'll get that posted. Work on more of the stream stuff. I'll turn off ads like I was saying because I just didn't feel like it was worth it. Yeah, follow me on my socials or join the Discord server if you want to be a part of the community. I'll get to work on a Minecraft server. Gosh, yeah. There's a lot of stuff to work on. I know there's some other stuff that I'm forgetting about, but we got what I mean, we made huge progress on the donation goals, so I'm very grateful for that. You guys really killed it. We got one follower today, so that shocks us up to 25 levels on the Stairmaster, which isn't too crazy, so I might just you know, add some more onto that just to make it more fun and interesting. But yeah. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out. It was an absolute blast. We made some huge progress and everything today. I'm never able to express how excited and grateful I am in words for you guys, but yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So until next time.